I've basically had the exact same job since I got out of high school. I've been with my current employer for 16 years, and I have had a plethora of different tool carts. I threw up a picture of this on a forum, and I got bombarded by a bunch of different questions on how I made it. Instead of answering them individually, I figured give me another good reason to make a video. So what you have here is two Husky boxes that I got at Home Depot. They're the ball bearing ones. They were on sale for, I think, 129 bucks a piece. And then I essentially built a frame to kind of encompass them, if you will, to make a tool cart. Prior to this, I was using a 24 by 48 inch rigid gang box, and the problem with that was I could keep it organized for a little while, but after you get a few days into a job where you're getting whistle bit and you don't have time to clean up properly at the end of the day, I just flat out couldn't fucking find anything. So I decided I was going to do something different. So I purchased these two boxes, and I made this frame that they sit on. On the bottom, you have a 1.5-inch angle iron frame that supports 600-pound casters, and that will handle the weight of this toolbox. This toolbox weighs nearly 600 pounds full. And then inside here is a cubby where I can tuck my 4-foot level and my longer bars and a pipe clamp and a bunch of other stuff. And then I took the boxes and I set them on top of that, and I made a top out of 10 gauge galvanized. I put wood underneath it on top of the boxes so it'll absorb some of the impact if I'm beating on something on the worktop. And then I broke up little 16 gauge angles and I welded the whole thing together so the boxes are captured inside there. In between the boxes, I just got a simple shelf, which lets me keep my tool bag, because if I'm working up on a mezzanine level, I got one of my harnesses in there. If I'm working up on a mezzanine level, I load up the individual tools I need and go up there, because obviously you can't take your whole box. This cubby here, I can fit 2 5-gallon buckets. I use buckets a lot to put things in, and another good way to get my tools up to whatever I'm working on. And then the individual drawers, here I got measuring tools, dividers, squares, pencils, fucking phone charger, all kinds of different shit. Angle finder, level. And here I keep my clipboard and a plethora of tapes, my reference books, sheet metal layout book. Here we got some files, bull prick, drift pins, what do we got here? Sheet metal shears, crimpers, little tubing cutters, screwdrivers, all kinds of shit. I probably carry too much shit. Some different consumables, some eye bolts, beam clamps, another square grinder, impact, sheet metal screws. It's kind of like a junk drawer there. Here in this big drawer, I keep my welder and my welding hood and my hard hat, all my different hammers, ball peen, sheet metal hammer, a couple pipe wrenches, dead blow hammers, that slag axe. And on the other side, different sockets, Allen sockets, impact sockets, got my ratchets, got a small torque wrench. I like to have these handy. I got adapters already in these in 3/4, 9/16, 1/2 inch, 7/16, all the common sizes. See, I don't necessarily need the whole set all the time, so I just keep the stuff I use, and if I need a big set of sockets, I'll just have the shop provide that for me. Fuck ton of vice grips. I probably could use more vice grips. I got a bunch of them. Who do you know that's got this cool bar vice grip? Nobody. I'm the only person I've ever seen with one of these. I got little C grips, big C grips. I got handrail grips, sheet metal grips, wrenches for days, spud wrench, homemade spud wrench, ironworker wrenches, crescent wrenches, Allen wrenches. Here, the consumable drawer, drill bits, reamers, got a few shackles, wedges, different cutting wheels, more stones for handrail and fittings, I got drill bits and grinder nuts and impact bits, drills and taps, got a little of everything. All the different adapters I need for the different plants, extra locks, more grinder nuts, welding consumables. You know, I'm really trying to stay organized here with all this. Whoops. Oh, damn it. And down here, usually you'd find my extra hard hat in here and one of my harnesses, but I actually took them and got them in a gang box up on the 9th floor. So there you have it. This is my latest cart. And I gotta be honest with you, so far so good. I'm able to stay much more organized. It's just really freaking heavy. So if you're gonna build one of these carts yourself, invest in good quality casters. It'll make all the difference in the world. You go down to Home Depot or Harbor Freight and get those bootsy, shitty casters, you are gonna be hating life. This thing weighs 600 pounds. I've weighed this thing, and I'm able to push it around on flat ground really easily. Some of these larger incline rims can be a bit of a problem. So when in doubt, spend the extra money on the casters.